Hey, welcome back to my new Sims 4 Let's Play series. In the previous part, which was more of an introductory part, not really a part one, we kind of just talked about what we're working with here. Essentially, the fact that we have all the packs installed, we have all the kits, all of it, you name it, for The Sims 4. In addition to that, we got all 28 worlds filled out, with Batu being the exception. I do have that pack, but you can't change the lots on that world, so it doesn't count. So we have 28 completely filled in worlds with all sorts of gallery items, some builds I've made. For example, over here in Bedrock Strait, all of these builds are mine. Some of them I even have uploaded, like my 3 condo setup here is uploaded, and even this lounge I created is uploaded to the gallery. You can find it under my GalleryID, which is mrORANGEsim. So yeah, so that's kind of just the introduction to this series. There's a previous video, it's a whole hour long. You kind of just go through all the worlds one by one, give you a brief overview. I point out a few lots, then I talk about the NPC sims we have in the game. I'll just briefly mention them because we'll look at some of the sims in the neighborhood too, so I'll bring them up. But essentially, we have these NPC sims using MCC Control Center. We were able to essentially get these sims assigned to NPC jobs like maids. We have the Zoomer delivery service, this forest ranger. We have a landlord here, so he shows up for all of the city living apartments as the landlord. It's really cool. Um, and yeah, I can't remember the simmer who made all of these, but the simmer used MCC Command Center to assign them the jobs and then uploaded them to the gallery. But if you look up NPC jobs, the hashtag, you'll find so many creators who do the same. So yeah, we got our NPCs. So let's start talking about the series. So I decided to do Oasis Springs because I have a lot of self-created sims that I put in this Bedrock Strait neighborhood, of which I built all of these. Every single lot here you see the apartments, this house, the condos, this standalone home, and then this other home as well. So I thought this would be a great way to kind of start off my new YouTube channel and Twitch. I'm very new to this, so I wanted to maybe focus on a lot of what I created as a simmer before starting to do storylines using a lot of assets from other people. So in the condos, some of the sims I created, we have Mercer and Soul. It's a DJ Soul, so it's a DJ and this self-care specialist. Um, and then in the next condo, we have Hewitt. He's actually an alien, right, in disguise. He writes sci-fi about 6 a.m. I thought that was pretty funny. And he's so good about writing, all these science fiction novels because he's using his home planet as reference, saying that, oh, this totally doesn't exist, this, made up planet, because most Sims don't know aliens exist until aliens reveal themselves to the Sims, right? So I thought that was great. And he also has a raccoon, a ferret, and an otter. And he thinks they're cats because he's an alien. He doesn't know better. So it's just his way of thinking he's blending in, but also all the other Sims are kind of like, those aren't cats, So there's something off about Hewitt. And all the other Sims in the neighborhood know something's going on. Um, we have these Sims here. I'm going to butcher their first names, so it's just last names Flinch and Zapida. I used to say Zabidi, but it's Zabida, DA. So just a couple Sim, they're married. One's in the military. One is a fashion photo shoot photographer. They have really hectic schedules. That's kind of like their storyline of like trying to come together and find time together, what have you. So we have these Sims in the condos here. Over here, we actually have the Hecking family. They moved from Brindleton Bay to Oasis Springs. They eventually adopted a daughter. They have new dogs because, the previous dog may have been old enough at that time by the time they moved here to pass. So, yeah, they have a whole new bio. It just talks about, their adoption. You're still loving the dogs. Brett Hecking loves to do his paintings up in this little atrium in the very top of their home here. So it's all very much the same. Brett Hecking is in bodybuilding, so he's doing a lot of that. He still loves the outdoors though. So he's a bodybuilder, and I think he's like level 6 in the bodybuilding career or athletic career. I can't remember. So we got that going on. This is empty. We might put a sim here eventually. It has room for like a normal adult sim or couple, and then in the back there's like a pool house with a pull down Murphy bed, and it could be like someone's, daughter, or maybe like a cousin is staying, or like a brother, that's like needs help, right? Some sort of storyline will go on there, but yeah, we're not there yet. In this house, we have, I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, Jacobs, and they're married. I'm pretty sure I had them get married. I can't remember. Um, but essentially, we got this Dalton Taylor here. He's a comedian. He also is an actor and a musician too, mainly guitar. So that's kind of his main storyline. On top of that, he's also an alien, and he's, a little more uh, the same as the other alien, like really quiet about it, essentially. So one day, we kind of want him to like come out to the world as an alien. Funny enough, like, oh, I'm an alien, and everyone will be like, oh no, our favorite actor is an alien, but they would all accept him nonetheless. So, and then his partner Elliot Jacobs is a former art thief, and you'll notice that based on the house and that is designed. I essentially put a lot of like high art, some modern pieces in that kind of just allude to, a past of stealing art, because I also have some like leaning art pieces in their bedroom that kind of look like there's like a tarp over it. It looks like it was like, you know, taken away quickly and like, stored there temporarily. So kind of have that storyline there. But now he's a programmer, and it's mainly because of Dalton. He wants to do better. So that's kind of what they got going on. In this apartment complex, we have three of the units that are occupied. Of those three, we have 3 units left that are fully furnished. So there can be more people moved in here to like start some storylines. And then this unit, I actually just have it as empty with some for sale signs or like for rent signs on the outside, which we'll see, because the sim we're going to move in today and create is going to be in this second unit, the 54. 53 Bedrock Straight is essentially this unit. You have Wiley, this guy. He's kind of a mixologist master, kind of a snob when it comes to food, very much kind of like a critic. He's not much of a cook per se, because that's what our character is going to be. It's going to be like a gourmet chef, and we're going to open up a restaurant, and we're going to use the kit for the food thing. I can't remember what it's called, Home Chef Hustle, something like that, to make that sim. But this sim, he's very much more of the mixologist. Sometimes you'll see him become a bartender, which is kind of cool, because I have NPC bartenders will show up, or sometimes Eric will show up and he'll bartend at a lot. So it's really cool. But yeah, he's single. He's kind of a snobby. He's very much a foodie. So a lot of his storyline is like trying to find the perfect match for him, because sometimes like someone who's very snooty when it comes to food, or just has a lot of know-how, knows how to properly drink and taste wine, like goes on wine tastings, right? They might come off a little pretentious, right? And that could be off-putting. So for him, he is a foodie. He's very much into the details that come into all food and drinks and everything. But hopefully he can learn to like not come off as too strong in that sense. So, oh, sorry. In addition to him, we have this couple here, Foster and Hanks. Really long story, but essentially, Josiah left his wife because he, didn't want to hide in the closet anymore. And Jared Foster was the self-care specialist that was working with both him and his wife. And eventually he got entangled into the affair, and Josiah left his wife. And so they're kind of navigating this new relationship, which can also be seen based on how the apartment's decorated. It's actually Jared's apartment. It's very pink coated. Jared likes a lot of pink stuff. Josiah is very much red coated. He likes a lot of red things, thrifted things, older things, right? But in the garage, you'll see like his old mattress. You'll see some of his old furniture right next to Jared's car. And, the whole apartment is completely Jared. There's no Josiah really in here at all. It's very pink. Not a bad thing. And then they have Mr. Wiggles, which is Jared's dog. But Josiah loves dogs too. He loves animals in general. But Jared, I believe, yeah, he's a dog lover. But Josiah is just a friend of the animals. He just wants to be friends with a lot of animals. So we'll see them. They're going to be our neighbors. So, might as well get to know everyone now. Here we have Ivan. Ivan Barber, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So Ivan Barber and his daughter, essentially, Ivan's wife died. And so Stella, they were split before his wife's death, was given back to Ivan to take care of. And Ivan is an archaeologist, so he's usually in Selva Dorada or, snorkeling in Solani, rock climbing in Mount Cormorabie itself. So now he's having the balance his old life and his new life. It's very much giving like 2005 like family movie. Usually though it's like female characters like you'll get a sister and her other sister died and all her kids, now she has to be the guardian over like 3 kids. It's giving very much like early 2000s family movie with like a sad tragedy at the beginning. So but yeah, those are the main players in the neighborhood that we will be in. So let's go ahead and start making our sim. We're not going to really make the entire sim because that's going to take way too much time. And the sims that I have created, that the custom ones you've seen in the game I have made, but they take hours, and I don't want to spend hours doing that. So what I did is I just found some sims I really like, and I really think for our storyline of like a gourmet chef, a guy who wants to open up a restaurant, like he wants to own a restaurant in Oasis Springs, and we're going to open it up, set the menus, like redecorate just the inside. There'll be quite a bit of storyline for this guy we're going to get in this neighborhood, but yeah, I don't want to spend forever actually making him, so we're just going to use him. Yes. Because I also kind of like this, what do you say, what do you call that? Birthmark? It's kind of like a birthmark, but I mean, considering he's going to be a chef, I'm just thinking, like, what if, like, at a super young age, he learned that you can't put water in a pan full of oil, right? That's hot. And that was his, like, foray into cooking. And, kind of make this more, built into the character and, I don't know, tell a bigger story. So, yeah, I think we're going to do that. Devin Deluxe. We're going to probably change that. But I'm going to look at his clothes. Yeah, it's really cute. Yeah. Yeah. I think we'll pretty much keep all of this. I don't see a problem with any of that. I think it's cute. I'm more willing to use other simmers designs as well, because when I do a whole outfit, I'll do the same color codes or color samples. Like I'll do like a 3 colorway, so I'll do like orange and greens for a person, and it'll be throughout their entire outfit wardrobe, which is great sometimes, but then it doesn't feel real. So when I can find other people online who make these great sims, I like to use them as well. So that I have actual variety in my game, right? And so I don't get same face sims, because I don't have a sim that really looks like that. I wouldn't have made this sim like that. But he looks great on screen, right? So I'm definitely going to use this guy. We're just going to play with this. We're going to make him the chef. I know it's the super basic aspiration, like he just really wants to be a great chef, but I think that's going to fit in the storyline. Here we go. Okay. Master Chef, Appliant Whiz. But see, we could do the Master Chef first with this guy. And then if we do complete that, or because I'm sure we're going to get that through that rather quickly, then we can kind of move over to Appliance Whiz, because we have that Home Chef Hustle thing or whatever pack, I can't remember. Or even Expert Nectar Maker. That'd be really cool. Although I might save that for Wiley, the guy next door, because he is a master mixologist. So once he finishes that, he might go over here. Because we could play Wiley too. We could play any of the sims I just shown. I'm definitely open to that, into opening it into this series. I typically just like to keep it to the sim.
Uh-huh. Hmm.
Lost my mic for a minute. Anyways, I like to keep the games that come packaged with The Sims in their current role so that they just serve as, you know, lore and background to the game. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna make that Master Chef essence of flavor. Let's see. He can't be vegetarian. Sorry, dude. And you can't be lactose intolerant. You need to love all food. And this is coming from someone who doesn't eat cheese. I don't eat any cheese at all. It's not like a lactose thing for me. I just hate the taste of cheese completely. Like I just can't do it. So it's not that. That's not why I can't let him be a vegetarian. I have vegetarians in the game. I just can't have my main like cook gourmet chef like perfect sim. He's gonna own restaurants and all sorts of stuff. He has to love all food, and be able to eat all food. Idealist sounds very interesting. Makes him kind of like the good trait, which I like. So we'll see. They are guided by their values and principles. They are committed to doing what they believe is right, even when it's challenging. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. I don't want to make him a foodie. He doesn't need to be a foodie because he has already one trait that is food related. I think sometimes when we do more than one, it can be overload, and then you really have a basic sim. We want to get some interesting traits in here. Oh, gosh, I could do something difficult. Make him lactose intolerant and try and do non-lactose ingredients. Gosh, no, that would be too difficult. Even with the vegetarian, I was like, well, maybe I can do a vegetarian sim, but he has to eat all the food. Okay. I think we'll keep geek. Maybe we will keep romantic as well. Or actually, let's do love bug.
Favu.
They fall in love easily. Yeah, I can see that for him. Okay. Okay, so he's a geek idealist love bug who has the essence of flavor. So I think that's good. Let's look at this. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, Zatorg.
That's really low.
Schroeder am soon.
Pena Swarbo.
That looks more like him.
Ooh.
And then let's make this. I'm trying to give him a like different shape so he looks more unique in this game.
Ah.
I mean, he's buff because why not, right? And I do need to change one thing because that's one thing I don't like. I don't like it when the colors of accessories change and it's like their everyday glasses. That's kind of weird. So we're gonna. Oh, then what do you have on here? Oh, the other pair. Well, I'd rather just do. Let's do that. Oh, except. Let's take those off. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. Sorry, where were we? So we are in likes. So we'll say he likes most normal color hairstyles, right? Let's say he hates pink hair and purple hair. Maybe blue hair too.
Wifta. Neeb.
He likes cerebral sims, like himself. He likes geeky sims. We'll say that. We'll say no to emotional decision makers. Let's think. But non-committal.
Marcia?
No to egotistical.
Bekanoid.
Yes to high energy. Messy, no.
Sepine?
Romantic, yes. Spirited, yes.
Rebel!
Let's do no to pet enthusiasts. Because then he won't, like, be attracted to his neighbors necessarily. Doesn't like kids. Let's say ambitious and artsy is good, okay. Romance style. So he doesn't like gift giving, but he likes everything else.
Deul Sibda.
We'll do colors of clothing. Green, yellow, white. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. You'll notice I do a lot more likes than dislikes, and it just makes it easier. That's good enough. Okay, so he definitely likes baking and cooking.
Shurga. Whoa!
Let's say he doesn't like mischief. He does like nectar making. That's for the future.
Jabina.
What else? Romance will go yes.
Flurbis.
We'll say he likes skiing. Doesn't like snowboarding. Natural living, no. Doesn't like fishing. Or yeah, he does like. We'll say he likes dancing and fitness.
Flurbis.
He likes orange and green, and we'll see why. You'll see his apartment. Already have it set up. Let's see. Likes affection, doesn't like arguments or deception. Likes compliments, deep thoughts, flirtation. We'll say he likes gossip. Doesn't like that or pranks. Doesn't like silly behavior. Or potty humor, but does like jokes. We'll just say he's kind of finicky. And this kind of is going to match what we already have going on.
Markle Shufi. Onya Flurbis. Quis mi foi. Yeah, Draz? Barumas? Oh, Baroy. Barumas? Oh, Baroy.
Right, let's see.
Mipim de Sebo.
Nature soundscapes. I didn't know we had that.
Flurbis. Faloni. Pankira Buik. Oh, Yibs.
Let's say he hates kids' music. There we go.
Neat.
How much more do we have? We'll just leave that as is. There's already so much in here. Oh, wait. I forgot about this. That's right. So let's spend it all here. So taken. Yeah, let's say he likes wealthy, sense of humor, doesn't care. Slacker, no. Performer, interpersonal, highly skilled health. Sure, engineering. Culinary. Just leave that. Yes. Broke. There.
Babe.
Let's take that out. Okay. with comedy or mischief. Oh, that'd be kind of hard. That's fine. We'll leave that. Okay, we have 5 more. Just say we hate pink, I guess. He likes orange already. Let's say he likes brown. Okay. Add one there. Oops. He likes clean people. There we go. Cool. So that's done. We will make him gay and have no romantic boundaries. Cool. All right. Oh, this is such a basic name. So, Adam Schroeder. I could see that. Don't know why he's wearing a watch to bed. Yeah, I'm just trying to look and see if I like see an Adam Schroeder in this face. What kind of teeth do you have? There's these like extra white teeth. I don't even know what that is, so we'll do those. And then I want to... Yeah, that's just too much. I don't like that. But we could do something like that. I like that. And then let's just do the smallest bit of stubble. Like it's like barely growing in. I don't even know what that is. Let's see. No, less. There we go. I like that. That looks really good. That looks good. I think that kind of looks... you can barely see that. I like that because you can see that for sure. And let's just pull that out a bit. I feel like his jaw just needs to be like a little bit longer. Okay, that's what I want. Yep, let's do it. Adam Schroeder. Yeah. Let's fix his last name. Schroeder. Okay. Okay. There we go. I'm essentially gifting him this that is already in there. Unit 54, right? Yes. And the lot tray is Chef's Kitchen. All right, here we go. All right, so I am going to quickly grab some water, and I'll be right back. All right. In fact, while we're here, let's get a layout of this whole apartment complex. Okay, so there are 7 units? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 units. Okay, so 3 of the units have this cool, like, top side patio and pool area, and the pool area extends off of the back. And this cool lore thing I have with this is it's like an add-on the developer made. This used to be part of these smaller units, and the way he sealed them off was like with these underwater what would you call that? Window screen things. They're so interesting, these. But they're not really well maintained or built, and this one's leaking. So a lot of the water pump system that's on the back of these smaller studios are having a hard time maintaining these older pools that were done, let's say in the 90s. Sure, yeah. But yeah, so we have these larger units that have this topside and pool. Essentially, you can see here, this is the entrance. So this main first unit has this entry, and then you have the studio that we're in, which is underneath their patio. And then we have a second unit or a third unit here that has the same setup. So they have the patio and the pool. This is all decorated inside as well. And then another studio unit underneath that, the same setup. So they'll have like this window thing and these pipes and all of that to kind of just go with the lore of this apartment complex. So, and then it continues, and then this last unit is like these 3-story units, but it doesn't have any patio or pool access. That's just it. But it does have the extra space, which is good because Ivan Barber and his daughter Stella live there. So they do use that extra space. But yeah, that's the main layout of all of these units here in Oasis Springs Bedrock Strait neighborhood. We also have some other buildings that we kind of went over, but over here is where the Jacobs live. This is those 3 condo units. Over here, they're all filled in. And then this is Brent and Brant Hecking with their daughter, Loisa, I think is the daughter's name. I can't remember. And then this is empty. No one lives here. But in the future, someone will. And I think there'll be a conservationist doing a lot of work in Solani, I think. Because there's a huge pool back here, and it just gives that vibe with the type of plants I put in the back. So we'll see. But for today, we're focused on our little unit here. I do want to take down the decorations because that is annoying. I hate that they auto-generate, but at least for my neighbors, they will be automatically taken down after whatever holiday is over. So let's get into our unit. So we have this entry, right? Little mirror, and then our only bathroom, which is down here. And then here is where we actually sleep. So you actually have to walk through the living to get up. And I just figured, like, for a really small studio that's cheap, that's kind of normal. I remember having to walk through my friend's bedroom to get to their bathroom when they had us over. It was a weird setup that they had, but it's just kind of how some studios are. You fit in the space that you could fit in. So upstairs is where the main living area is. So we have, the seating area right here is rather open. This built-in that already comes with the unit, right? Same with the cabinet built-ins. They're all the same in all of the same studio units. Also the same fixtures and finishes are in the main units as well. So yeah, so we got that. We got a mixer that he's going to be using. 12 hours to spoil. What's in here? Oh, something's in there. Okay. Guess we'll put it in the fridge. So we have that double stacked washer and dryer unit, all the necessities. And then we have this long island here and kind of a sitting area over here. We also can play music right here with this like built-in, it's supposed to be the shutter system. I guess the management decided to put in after these windows started to leak, right, with these pipes. So this is another way they've been trying to salvage these rear pools that these more luxurious units have. Anyways, we gotta get this guy. Oh, good, he is cooking, so that's good. So he's gonna be learning how to cook while satisfying his hunger needs. So I'll just let him to it. Yeah, let's look at some of our goals. Cook 2 meals while inspired. Okay. Cook 5 excellent meals. Okay, so that was 1. Why are you making sour jelly beans already? You should eat. There we go. We'll have him eat first. Maybe he'll buy some cookbooks.
Ooh.
Or I guess he can watch the cooking channel, right? Acting, baking. We want baking, homestyle cooking, and gourmet cooking. I think this might be homestyle. So no, there's more. Yep, okay. That should be it. Oh, I don't want to do that. Whatever that was. Okay. Well, okay, so this can't be deleted, so I guess we'll just make cookies out of it. And then after he eats, we are going to read Cooking Volume 1. And we also should get him in the culinary career too while we're at it, so maybe we'll do that right after he eats and cleans up. Because we'll have him working in the culinary career for a while until he opens his own restaurant, and then he'll just be his own owner, operator, boss, cook, chef, right? But in the meantime, he does need a job. Because we're going to take a lot of his money away here in a minute with the cheat. Let's see. Culinary, okay. Dishwashing assistant, how glamorous. Prepare food, mix drinks. Okay, so he could probably just like make a bunch of cakes. That's baking though. And then sell them. Anyways, let's get rid of some of his money. Let's give him around 1,000. Oops. There we go. Like that. Awesome. That's good. I feel like that's a realistic start. I mean, he does have an apartment full of furniture, but sometimes I like to just play the game and the storylines and not care about saving up enough to furnish the whole place, nor do I like to try to play while I'm trying to furnish and build at the same time. It hardly ever works that way. For me, that is. Although I'm not in love with these necessarily. I just want to change the color to something else. Could I do something like that? Maybe. Do something like that. Let's turn off all this noise. Okay. Just trying to get something that's a little more cohesive. That orange is orangin', you know what I mean? Maybe what really is off is these. But honestly, those look pretty good there. What else do we got? See, those are just as bad. See, this is the problem with when you start getting into build mode. You want to start changing so many things. Let's see, this is a little too blood orange. This is a bit closer. I'm just thinking. And like, this is like really close. It's super close. It's just not. See, it's too red. It's just too much. What else we got going on here? See, we got something like this. I think we're gonna. Maybe we're gonna try this. Like, maybe. Yeah, let's just try it. Let's just go with it. Yeah, I kind of like that better anyways, so. I think maybe we could just turn off a light or something. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Okay. You just need to like turn off a single light and then maybe make this more like yeah. I think we'll do something like that. Okay. And actually, no, this yellow. Let's just do that. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. Let's go down here. Yeah, it's kind of like a small, really small living space, just essentially a bed and a TV in his bedroom. But back here, we have this cupcake machine. And I'm wondering if, yes, it uses batter. We could do like plain muffins. Or what else can we do? Cupcakes? Okay. He's gonna take a nap, okay. Let's let him do his thing.
No koi. Spone.
Oh, because his radio's on. It's like, why did he wake up? Yeah, take a nap. Oh, it's Easter. That might work well
What?
because there's lots of baking during Easter. Let's see if he works today. Does not. So today's going to be a baking day, so we might have him just like read a single chapter on baking and then kind of start working out from there what he's going to do. Probably, it's like probably and possibly would be good to actually meet the neighbors too, at least in the same unit. If not like other people in this neighborhood too. Just seeing if anyone's out. It's pretty quiet. Okay. Yeah, I think we want to go meet these neighbors.
Stevie canoe. Oh.
Well, I'm going to fast forward for a bit. Okay, it's not really helping him. I feel not tense. Let's see what we got. He doesn't need to sleep. I just realized. Oh gosh, the property owner. Ugh, where is he? Mr. Landgrab. Is he even here? Said he was. Well, I guess he left, so oh well. We do have this no solicitor sign, so I think that's also helping. Um, oh my gosh, he slept almost all day. So maybe he should try to meet people tomorrow. Let's do... I feel like we should order groceries, maybe. Let's just bake. Let's just get him bacon. And then we'll figure out how to do groceries and all that stuff later. Because I do want to do like fresh ingredients and do prepped ingredients for food as well. Yep, okay, baking skill. Awesome.
Yibs!
Baking. Listening to music. And I'm just going to make sure. Okay. Let's see. Go talk to this flower bunny. Not sure where they went. Oh, the pizza guy's over there. Okay. I guess we can complete that tradition. I just want to complete some traditions, so let's also change our outfit. Oh, good, okay. Awesome, got that done. And then we're going to skip the other two traditions and then kind of focus on... Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Sul, Jesul Webu.
Lasha Manafej. Shippy Yanabi. Oh, Demise. Lisserac. Some busy.
Alphanese.
So this is one of the Sims I made.
Silma Roy.
So it's actually my partner. So we'll go ahead and just have him hang out with him. Oh, yeah, but he's a mischief goofball, so yeah. Looks like they're not having a good time, so they might ask him to go home.
Yeah, Zoopta, need. Arb. Oh.
Jaruk Kelka. Dalish. Oh. Ashmay.
Naribu.
Goodbye.
Yeah, Zoopta, Wana Bears.
Oh, that's the neighbor. Jared, right? Yeah.
Shabini Janib. Yibs. Freenip.
Buster Bood, Wafatun Washim. Bow for
Weeva Bonsa.
Oh, Fumo Nooch. Ooh. Sil. Happy am Apollo Chopper. E Bazaric Tumbra Zanoy. Freube Bahana. A voice of Bawa.
I like to add people on Social Bunny because then it's easier to keep contact with them and make friends. So like here, I'm gonna make Austin. My friend. Oop, don't do that. There we go. A bit more. There we go. Friends. We'll just spam this guy a bit, but leave it at that.
We's in a row. Oh, Gosha.
Wasusa.
Yes.
Oribiya. Uvene Sepano. Chimene. Ensenoi Mipim.
Ooh.
Temple Peluche. Ushakapur.
Pinaruja Sapa. Axine Kleboon. Hey, Swarsalatuni. Squire Borbahe. Shmoon. New Beam Shorg.
Tumba Krimbao. Ugnate Unga.
think that's theirs. No, it's not. That's the one for sale. Yeah, that's the condo for sale. This is his. So let's see if we can visit him at his unit. Because we don't have much going on out, today, aside from the holiday stuff we did. Oh, there's our other neighbor, Ivan. So yeah, I think we'll just go visit their unit and see what they're up to, and then probably go ahead and end the live stream there. Try and keep this closer to an hour. And then essentially when we come back, we're gonna start doing some more skill building into cooking. Cook more items, things like that. I might order some groceries from the grocery delivery service.